Alright, so welcome to Run for Cover, which I think is the name of this game, although it's also called Strategy Runner on the files that I opened, so who knows. Like I mentioned, it's still in its beta or possibly alpha state. Oh, wait a sec. Sorry about that. I still had it set up for, well, hold on a sec. I had it set up originally for, windowed mode, because that's where I normally like to record, but as you can see, it's, well, it's not really optimized to be in windowed mode now, is it? But I got full screen working pretty well. Hey, how's it going? Something, something. Hey, Tom. Run for bullets? Run for bullets. Okay. Anyway, let's see. Election interference. A wave of civil unrest is ravaging the country after a rigged election got President Pablo Escobar re-elected. The government labeled the political opposition as the enemy of the people and declared a national emergency. The ruthless president is backed by the military and abuses his executive powers to use chemical weapons against protesters and rebels in order to stay in power. What kind of chemicals? Bleach? Onions? Onions have chemicals in them. Nothing specific? Okay. I mean, napalm is a chemical too, you know. Your team was sent to the country to help newly formed underground militias to overthrow the corrupt regime. They discovered the location of a factory compound that was rumored to manufacture a deadly gas. After infiltrating the compound, it became very clear that something was off. Help your team of hired guns to discover the source of the chemical attacks and guide them back to safety. Dihydrogenous monoxide. Oh no, not water. It is deadly, actually. Well, in liquid form it can kill you. You can drown in it. Okay, I'm trying to figure it out. We were sent. Over here it suggests that we're soldiers of fortune, that we're just, you know, here to make a quick buck off of this war. Oh, hey, look, a convenient war. Let's hire ourselves out to the rebels. But over here, it's like your team was sent. Who sent me? Do we work for Hired Guns R Us? Are we Black Ops? Do we work for the CIA or something? Who are we? Do we take this all at face value? Or do we assume that halfway through the plot, everything is going to turn upside down and we're going to discover that we're secretly the bad guys the whole time? I don't know. Let's just go in and find out. Let's just get started shooting things. Mission 1? Score mode? Mission 1? Oh, something worked. Okay. Like I said, it's a beta from the devs, still working on it, so okay. Can't zoom in or out any. 37 meters, I assume? Or, sorry, 73, not 37. Either that or it's minutes. 37. Could be anything that starts with M. Why are you pointing your gun at this person? Aren't you two friends? You've both got red bars, so I assume you two are on the same team, right? She's just gonna blow this person away. So, it looks to... My gosh, how long is this stage? Oh, there we go. Okay, that looks like might be a police officer. Everyone else just looks like people, and they're hiding. I wonder what that's about. So, I guess I'm just gonna slaughter all these people who are hiding all over the place. Okay, then. Alright. Let's see if we can figure out how to move.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Ready. Moving out. Ready.
Yes, sir. Roger that.
They sound more military. Okay. Attack enemy using pistol. 1 to 2 damage. You might want to upgrade that pistol a bit. What's with all the plastic bottles everywhere? We were just having a water party and we just flung our empties everywhere along with our socks and important documents. I have no idea what these are. Alright. Throwing grenade. I'm being too hard on them for their assets and things. They're a beta. They're just making the most of what they've got. And then if the gameplay is good, they'll get additional resources. Right? Probably. Attack an enemy move. So this is like Overwatch, right? And this is throwing a grenade, obviously. Heal a targeted unit by 4 or revive it. Well, that's a lot of healing. Ends the current turn and adds an evasion buff. Okay, good.
Ready.
Alright.
Moving into position.
Sneak up. Okay. We duck down, so we have cover, I assume, from one direction.
I'm ready.
Well, I mean, I hit. Is it okay to hide behind this barrel? Barrels always explode in video games. This is a terrible idea. Did my cover protect me from this direction, too?
Yes, sir.
Or do you just not know how to shoot? Oh, hey, what's
Sir?
that?
Loud and clear.
Oh, hey. We've also got stun grenades, I see.
Hope you were right about this one.
Okay, I can move twice in the same turn. Wow. That was very effective.
Sir, I'll do it.
Okay, those have to be exploding barrels, right? Yep.
Ready. Moving into position. I'll do it.
Ah! No! Don't shoot me in the head.
Moving out?
I should save my
Sure.
grenades.
What's the plan?
That guy just got shot in the side of the head. He's fine, though. Ah, crap. Well, I know the answer to this one. What this red arrow's pointing here for?
Yes, sir.
I'm ready.
Fix. So yeah, they've all got 2 hit points. We've got like a ton.
What's the plan?
We're just that tough.
Moving into position. Ready. Moving out.
Okay, medkit. Investigate the supply stash. What supply stash? Is that what this is?
Sir. Ready.
You know what? I ain't moving near that.
I'll do it.
Come on.
What's the plan? I'm on it.
I'm not gonna sit anywhere near that exploding barrel if I can help it.
Yes, sir.
What's the plan? On my way.
I really wish I could turn the camera, actually, and rotate this with my mouse. Like, I really want to just rotate. But no, it doesn't seem to be possible.
Roger that.
Everything's in 3D, so that should be a default option. I mean, there's no other reason to make a game in 3 dimensions if you're not going to actually take advantage of it. It wouldn't be bad to put some transparency here. When you're behind one of these connexes, they should become somewhat transparent so that you can see your characters behind them. I don't know if we'll be able to climb on top of them or not. I don't see any ladders. That doesn't seem to be currently in the game, if you can get height bonuses or anything. But, that would definitely be something to consider.
This better be good.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Alright. You know what? Go ahead and evasion up. They didn't move.
I'm ready.
There's no way I'm gonna sit next to one of those.
Sir?
Ready. On my way.
I'm ready. I'm on it.
As I get close to the stash, it pops up. That wasn't there a second ago. Ow!
What's the plan?
The grenade splash is a little weird. It's just a cross, and I can't help but feel like she should have been caught in that
I'm
explosion.
ready.
You know?
This better be good.
I'm tempted to shoot this. Oh, good. Oh, wow. It blew up it blew up the,
Sir?
pallet, too. I like that. I like destructible terrain a lot,
I'll do it.
actually. Perk. Aha, level ups. Okay, alright. That's a lot. That's good. Huh. So I guess you have to choose which ones you want. Yeah, kind of like XCOM.
On my way.
Shotgun! Aha!
Yes, sir. Right away.
I'm ready.
Shotgun.
On my
Oh,
way.
yeah. I'm gonna test that out right away. The movement is clean and simple enough. I think what they did with XCOM was slightly more elegant, but this works. This definitely works.
What's the plan?
I'm not sure exactly when this moves, where he can move to and shoot from.
On my way.
Oh. Yeah, I guess he can
Moving
shoot at
out?
me from there. Okay. Why would I ever use a stun? Darn.
Plan.
I was gonna chuck a grenade. Alright.
I'm ready. Moving into position.
Alright. We're gonna have to destroy the supply truck. Oh, okay. That's why the red arrow was pointing at that.
Yes, sir. Moving into position.
Yes, sir. I'm on it.
Okay.
What's the
Nothing.
plan?
Can I? How do I?
Roger that.
How do I get around? Okay, I guess I could try throwing a grenade at these, but I bet what I need to do is shoot this.
Roger that.
No.
Sure.
Okay, that's what we needed.
What's the plan?
Okay,
On my way.
alright. A bit stiff. I bet there's a bazooka somewhere that would make this
On
easier.
my way.
Yes, sir. I'll do it. On my way.
Okay. They're not reacting. I want them to
Sir?
react.
I'm ready. On my way.
Roger that. On my way. I'm ready.
Yeah, well... this'll take care of everything! Or not. What, did that one wussy bullet do anything?
Roger that. I'm on it. What's the plan? Loud and clear.
Well, for the most part, the mechanics seem all here. Some good stage design. And,
Sir?
I mean, it seems solid enough on the surface of it. Darn it, I really don't like the fact that it doesn't hit in corners with explosives. It really feels like an explosive should hurt a full 3x3 thing, right? Yeah, I guess I'm running incendiary rounds. Ha ha ha.
Moving out. Moving out.
Well, I mean, I still have this grenade. I actually haven't tried the guard command. Ooh. That guy's tough.
This better be good.
Ooh, perk. Oh, there are no classes yet. I'll increase my grenade range.
Plan.
Surprise! I don't know what you do, but you ain't getting a turn to do it.
Sir?
Ready.
Moving out.
Another one bites the dust. Bump, bump, bump.
Moving out.
Another one bites the dust.
I'm ready.
And another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust.
You were right about this one.
Hey, I'm gonna get you too.
Right away.
Another one bites the dust. Obviously, there needs to be a score system or something. Morale. Some kind of system that rates how good you did. Holy crap, the stage kept going! That was only the limit of how far I could see originally. Holy crap, how long is the stage? I mean, I get this is a proof of concept kind of thing, but I wasn't managing my resources to go the long game here.
I'm on it.
Ready. Hope you were right about this one. Right away.
Alright. Fine.
This better be good.
I guess supports
Roger
long
that.
stages is a
Better be good.
plus. I mean, it could be interesting in the middle of a game to have an incredibly long stage.
Ready. Moving into position.
Moving out.
Would it be super picky for me to say that I hope that the game eventually sports enemies that are fantasy or sci-fi?
Ready. I'll do it.
Ah! Melee is a thing!
You sure?
Well, melee exists. Okay.
Ready.
Oh, good. I did kill my own teammate.
This
Oh,
better
that's
be good.
nice.
Moving out.
Sir?
I wouldn't have felt happy if I had accidentally killed my own teammate.
I'll do it.
Ready. You sure? Hope you were right about this one.
Oh! I see. Ah, surprise enemies. That bullshit that drove me crazy when I was playing Fire Emblem.
Ready.
Possible here, too.
What's the plan? You sure?
Sir?
Alright, we're gonna slip up to here.
Way.
Ready.
I don't know how long they'll stay stunned. Darn.
I'm ready.
Darn! Thought that angle with the shotgun would do a little better than it turned out to.
Sir?
Oh well, at least her angle is just as terrible for shooting at me.
Hope you were right about this one.
Ready.
Shotgun seems a pretty good weapon. I'm glad I have unlimited ammunition, because
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't want to have to manage that too right now. You're ducked and well covered, right? He's not going to just be able to plaster you right back, is he? Oh, right! Melee! I forgot!
Ready.
Man, her getting the shotgun has made
On my
her
way.
way deadlier.
Sir.
Alright.
Roger that. Right away.
Do we have the ability to hand items to each other? Doesn't seem to be.
On my way.
Yes, sir. On my way.
You know what? Go ahead and take a shot at us. We'll just evasion up. No? You don't want to take a shot? Oh, shit. Change the plans.
What's the plan?
I'm completely out of grenades on her. He's just got 2 stuns left.
Sir?
I have to kill all of them. Could you please hit multiple? Great. You're in deep, deep shit. Holy crap, we're in trouble. Alright. Crap. Let's try guarding. Oh! That went badly.
I'm ready.
All better. Well, a little bit better.
Sir?
I really wish I had had a proper grenade. If I had known how long the stage was, I would have been more careful with my munitions. Yeah, I know. Crap. These guys are too tough.
You sure? Moving out.
Heal her. Oh, crap. I moved to the wrong tile. Alright, I was told bleeding out 3 turns, right?
Ready. This better be good.
Ah, crap, she's dead. Well, let me guess, I can't pick her shotgun up either, huh? She was the better grenade thrower.
Moving out.
Could I please have my shotgun?
On my way. On my way.
Well, this went really badly. Alright, well, let's just see how much lower stage we got. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Military! And a whole new tile set. 10, 11, 12, 13, and probably more. Plus possible houses more could burst out of. Well, this is going good. I'm sure we'll be just fine.
I'm on it.
Look, I have a grenade. All my problems are solved. How are you even supposed to... How are you not... How are you supposed to not let that guy get you? Hit for 2 or I'm dead. You failed. You failed. Reach the extraction point. 116. Wasn't it 72 originally? Now it gives me a thing pointing at everything. Though I'd already figured all this out. Huh. Well, we saw the upgrade tree. It offered choices. The last one was added movement or healing items heal more. There was, oh, I forget what the third pick was. But yeah, it offers you choices and you pick one of the two. I mean, it's definitely all, well, not quite all, but it's... I think that a level designer could make a fun campaign of a few missions just out of what I saw. But... I mean, there's a few things that I think could definitely use help. Not being able to pick up that shotgun. It felt... I thought I had another turn to heal my companion, and I didn't. You know, a few minor things with the visibility when we were behind connexes. Mostly minor stuff. At the moment, I think what the game is most missing is it needs a selling point. It's all it's functional, you know. It's what do I mean by a selling point? It needs something that captures the imagination. At the moment, I'm fighting a whole bunch of people with guns. I mean, obviously, you know, you haven't written your plot or everything, but I don't want to just point at XCOM and go, look at the cool aliens, the big, you know, all the different stuff. I don't want to just do that. I want to be more like, it's got to have. So I don't want to be like, you know, take a whole new direction with your art necessarily either. But I mean, you look at a game like The Darkest Dungeon, and you're like, you get the aesthetic immediately. Like everything about the game all points towards, you know, what it is, and it stands out from every other game on the market. You look at The Darkest Dungeon, there is no game that looks like that. I could point to a lot of great games, but I'm going to point to some weird, obscure stuff, actually, because why not? Let me poke around for a moment. I'll open up a few different games and just talk about aesthetics, because I really think like that's going to be what makes or breaks your title. It's not just I mean, it's not just artwork. It's going to be enemy design, music. It's going to kind of be everything. Like, yes, of course, perfect your gameplay. Like, okay, there's different paths to game design, and I definitely agree that Nintendo's is a very good thing, where if your game is fun with minimal graphics, like just if your game is fun when everything looks like garbage, but the game is really fun, then you have a hit, and you just keep testing and playtesting and playtesting and tweaking until Mario is just fun to move and jump with before you make any stages. Like, I get that as a really good design. But this day and age, if you're going to sell this, you're going to need an aesthetic of some kind. You're going to need something that makes people want to buy it when they look at this, when they look at the screenshots and the trailers. So let me see here. I don't want to necessarily... There were a couple I was going to pick, but I was like, oh, I'd have to install the games. There's this one called Rogue Stormers. I'd probably want to talk about here. Hold on a second. This was done by Black Forest Games, I believe. There was a whole story behind it. They'd been trying to make the game, and eventually the sales point that they came up with was to make it so insane and just give the players the craziest weapons. I actually haven't played it since it was still in its earlier days, so I don't know how it came out. But yeah, I mean, I could point to a lot of things where you look at any shot from the game and you immediately know what game it is. Papers, Please. I mean, of all things, they did border papers. Like, I mean, we've got a sci-fi alien one, so unless your aliens are wildly different, you wouldn't want to go with sci-fi alien probably, because you'd be competing with XCOM. On the other hand, that's not necessarily a bad thing. People want more XCOM. So if you had a game that's like XCOM, only a little different, it would have a built-in market, because people who want more XCOM will be like, well, shit, more XCOM, I'll buy that. For the same reason that I'll buy games that are like Zelda. I have a couple of them in this mess somewhere. I mean, you could go with a fantasy game, actually, straight up, like, you know, minotaurs, dragons, whatever. I don't think there's an XCOM style game that's just done a fantasy aesthetic yet. That's a bit thin, because probably more video games are fantasy than anything else. If you really wanted to stick with all the enemies are humans, you're going to have a little bit of difficulty creating variety in the enemies, because, you know, you're not going to be able to have something that's, you know, 5 times the size and full of rippling muscles if they're all humans. Oh, I mean, I guess you could build mechs, but... oh, I don't know. You're gonna need some kind of direction. It's your art direction really needs to be part of the gameplay and everything together. And I mean, I know that 3D graphics are expensive. I don't know if you're creating all of your art assets yourself, or if you've bought most of them. You may, because I don't have enough information about the developers. I don't know what exactly your processes are inside. But if you have the ability to create your own 3D assets, I would strongly recommend thinking, you know, focusing on an aesthetic as your art direction. You know, perfect your gameplay, figure out all the little things, and then decide what you're going to do with it in that way. Weirdly, actually, I don't know why, I think it's... I actually thought a little bit of the art of Dungeons of Dreadmore when I was playing it for some reason. Humor is another direction you can go. If you just make the game humorous, you can actually get away with a lot of things then. You can have mismatching assets and all kinds of stuff if you go with a humorous aesthetic. And that's always... people like parody stuff. You know, if it has good gameplay underneath it, the skin that it can wear any number of different skins. Yeah. I'm afraid I don't have much more to offer than that. I think that it's workable. I think that it's a solid foundation, and I'm just looking at what do you build on this foundation, because right now it's mostly a proof of concept. And well, that was good. Hey Buster, how's it going? Anyway, that's run for cover. The emphasis did seem to be on the running part. Actually, if you wanted to emphasize the running part, you could always do something weird like having a wall of death that's moving so many tiles every single turn. Because, I mean, if you wanted to stick... I can't imagine that this is really the game you want to make, but if it is, if you just want really long stages full of obstacles, emphasize the destructible terrain a little bit more. Emphasize a wider variety of obstacles and traps as well as enemies, and then just have a wall of death slowly chasing the players through the stages. I mean, you could do it. I can't imagine that that's the direction you really want, but if it is, I can imagine a fun game being made like that. I think of One Way Heroics, which was a roguelike built like that. A roguelike of all things. And it worked actually quite well. So, yeah. Anyway, I got really nothing else to say on it. Yeah, it kicked my ass. So, until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. And let's one last thing before I go. What should I play tomorrow? I was actually thinking of pulling out maybe a PlayStation game or something, a PS1 game. But let's actually throw down 3 things and people in comments can pick one. Let's see. Not just any old thing. Remember, it's only going to get a first impression, not a full playthrough. How about whatever Taimumari is? I don't remember getting this one. It looks like it's a platformer. It's got to be a platformer with a HUD like that. Oh, multiple hearts, so lots of hit points. So there's this one. There's... Alright, fine. Stray Cat Crossing, which is a horror game. Or... Actually, why not? I talked a little bit about Rogue Stormers. Why not? I've been meaning to come back and look at this again for a long time. This is the same people who made the Great Guiana Sisters. Well, not the Great Guiana Sisters. The Twisted Dreams, more modern one. I think, right? You're Black Forest Studios, right? Why isn't the developing studio anywhere to be seen? Anyway, I'm pretty sure that's who it was. 99% positive. So, Rogue Stormers, Stray Cat Crossing, or this for tomorrow. For tomorrow's first impressions. Cast your votes in the comments. And don't vote for anything that's not one of the 3, because it's going to be one of those 3, alright? Anything else will be discarded. And until next time, and every time. I already said that, didn't I? Kill a boss while almost dead. Kill a butterfly. Fly? F-L-I-E? Okay? Alright. Defeat Explosion Girl. That's a pretty cool name for a child. Rocketto. 2-sided. Collect all the jars. I don't know. I have no idea what this is about. I'm just like, what is this? Did I buy this? Did someone else buy this? I don't remember this. Was this something I put on my wish list at some point and then forgot it existed? There must... Well, someone must have seen something in it. Maybe it was me, maybe it was something else. I don't know what it is. Anyway, bye.